Hi friends, welcome back to Dergy be Playin ZTD. So, first thing I'll address is, you might notice, I don't have a green screen right now, and it's because of this weird flickering thing. It just keeps happening, and I think the camera generally, and that's probably the biggest problem, but there's a couple other things with the camera that just make it really hard to do a green screen effect right. I've narrowed it down to I need to buy a better camera, which I can't afford. So until that happens, the green screen just kind of isn't any less intrusive than an actual background. Because I was still covering up stuff last episode, and I'm not sure why. It's just that sometimes it wants to act more like a green screen, and sometimes it doesn't. It seems like I'm only going to be able to control that with a better camera. So for the moment, I just have a regular-ass background. I'll just keep moving myself around to avoid being in the way of as much UI as possible in whatever game. And I'm just sticking with this. Just my normal-ass room in the background. It's not that intrusive if I keep moving myself around. And I apologize for the lighting changes. It's just this camera, and I can't seem to turn that off. I can't seem to find, for the life of me, any actual help about that other than Microsoft giving the wrong answer. Anyway, last time, we encountered Radical 6. That was great. I'm pretty sure that's the hint of, hey, this is where Radical 6 happens here. This is like the point where it gets introduced. And now I'm curious. If we got a flowchart here, and I will fully confess, I had to redo that just now. The last two rooms I did, or the last two choices, because one of them wasn't a room, because forgot to save last time, so I just speed ran through that. Thankfully, it didn't take a whole lot of time, but whoopsie. But I'm just curious where they are on the flowchart, because if that's the point where they're introduced, when does this happen? Like, where is that on the flowchart? It's right here. Okay. Now, what I'm curious is, yeah, see? It gets introduced here, and look at where this is. Where she shoots herself, a very Radical 6-ish behavior. It's after this. Or at least this would have happened at a later time than this. But granted, the thing is, these aren't really connected, so I don't know if this is actually after this. But it makes a lot of sense if it is. There's a whole branch over here, a whole different branch over here that I revealed by doing this choice. And by the way, I kept the choices the same. I'll do the different ones when I have no more rooms to do. That has been my policy and will continue to be for a while. I am interested in experimenting with different stuff, like I said, but I just want to do all the rooms I have available to me right now. Which means I'm going to have to, unfortunately, work on these two teams and suffer emotionally a lot. But, I was doing that with Q Team anyway, just it's not as personal to me. But I'm going to go ahead and go with D Team because the specific brand of suffering that Junpei and Akane's situation brings me is more fresh in my brain and mind and body than the dynamic with these three. So we're going to unfortunately go back here. But I am excited to hopefully start actually uncovering what the fuck their deal is. Because right now it seems pretty clear that Phi's their daughter. But it does not seem clear as to how the fuck an adult Phi exists in this world where it's pretty clear that these two are not old enough or together to have had her a Phi that looks as old as she does here. So I'm not sure how the fuck she exists here. I'm hoping that will be addressed. Or is she not actually their daughter? But man, there's so many fucking... There was the thing where she hugged Diana, or Diana hugged her when they were dying, or one of them was dying. I forget exactly the circumstances, but she said, this feels so familiar. That to me makes too much sense, especially with the whole... When Sigma died specifically, I have confirmed that Dad was the X-Pass revealed. And because of that, my brain goes, well, if being so close to Diana is so familiar to her, that must mean she's her mom. So, my brain can't get away from that right now. But, how the fuck is she here? So that's what I'm wondering. I'm hoping to answer that ever? I have a feeling that might be one of the towards the end of the game answers that I might get, but... Anyway, for the moment, I'm just gonna do this one because I love Fi, and she's the focus of this thumbnail, and there is no other reason. I love and hate this game. I'm pretty sure that's like the general experience of people that are fans of this series. Like, equally, almost.
Are these things robots?
Yeah, it looks like it. Very interesting looking robots. I think it's related to the ones in ZTD.
I doubt they're...
Or no, VLR. I'm mixing up the games now.
Hey! Hello?
Yeah!
He's not very friendly.
Yeah! I don't think he's on.
Probably just out of power.
I wonder if this is similar to
These things be in
the VLR robots.
Looking around,
The ones
I'd say
that
they were being made
connected
here.
to Zero
Made?
Junior.
Yeah. Zero's probably manufacturing them. It does say this room is manufacturing on the map.
True.
Sigma, why did you get quiet all of a sudden?
Luna! Robots. That's why.
No reason.
Does he remember that he made Luna from her, but he can't tell her? I think he's aware of who Diana is.
Guess we're
Like,
trapped in
his future wife, I think.
Again?
But she's
Again?
too young to realize
Diana,
this, and he would be
what
too
time
young
is
to
it?
realize this as well. If he didn't have the mind of the older Sigma, I think
no use wasting
that makes a
time
whole
on
lot of
things like this.
sense. But how the fuck is Fi existing here as old as she is?
Out of here.
That's the big thing here.
Okay, let's go.
Because, like, Diana could not have had her. Is she actually, like, a robot version of Fi? I wonder if that is what, we find out in here. Something's on the floor. Note 2. White, red, and blue. America! Okay. Sorry, like, because I'm American, I have this reflex of saying America every time I hear that combination of colors. Alex, Betty, and Charlie. That's up 3. Okay, so there's 3 parts of some hint that we need to find, and I just found 2 of them? Looks like. Oh, this must be note 1, right? I imagine? No, that's just a warning label. Oh, there's something written on it. I did see a shiny thing off to the right, but I wanted to get all 3 notes, so I was like, ooh, there's a piece of paper. What if that's it? But it ain't. Contact between the red and blue balls, brain, please, will result in an immediate powerful explosion. Listen, girl, you give me blue balls by, like, unfortunately being Sigma's daughter, so you can't be a thing with him. It makes me say it. Set the timer with the buttons above. I think this is a warning message. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to actually voice act. It's so hard to remember to do that, to me. But I'm working on it. At least so far it's been difficult. It's always that kind of thing, you know, this is the sort of thing you can train subconsciously. You keep working on stuff, and you can slowly build better habits with it, so hopefully it won't be long before I remember to try to voice act. Oh, I see. Wait, this is a bomb? It explodes just from the red and blue balls touching. We better keep our distance. Balls touching. Brain! Get out the gutter, please. What am I kidding? My brain just swims in the gutter all day, and that's kind of where I want it to be, I'll be honest. Is this a lathe? A machine tool for drilling holes in metal. Oh, there's something here. You learn so much real-life stuff, like what a lathe is from this game. Well, granted, I knew what a lathe was, but I've learned about so many other real-life things in this series that I never knew about before. We have a drill bit, or a screwdriver head, okay. I thought that was, like, an end for the lathe, but no, it's a screwdriver head. Oh! There's like 6 notes, huh? It says, cut Charlie. Okay, yeah, so I'm starting to see where the names come in, but where's note 1? Blueprint 2. Blueprint 3! Okay, there's note 1. I'm just gonna, like, I'm not reading them yet, because I'm just gonna read them in order, okay? Let's start with note 1. Actually, let's start with blueprint 1, because it looks like the blueprints really tell you what the hell any of this means. They seem to give context. Cut Betty. Wait, hold on. So, from the far left, 4 right, 1 left, 2 left, 4 right, 3 left, boot up. Okay. I will deal with this stuff when I have more collected stuff. Like, oftentimes these kinds of things that you have to put together are a little too much for my brain to immediately tackle, so I like tackling just other stuff first, especially if you can get more. Like, I feel like that we don't have complete information, even though we just have a bunch of notes. All I know is that my brain would much rather do other stuff than put all that together right now, so I'll just do that. Screwdriver grip. Okay, so that's pretty obvious, unless I also need a shaft? I do not. Okay. It did look like it would just go in there. And there are many screwdrivers that are like this in real life. Kits that have interchangeable tips and are about this short. I've seen it, so. Oh, it's a stun gun. Huh? Why would that be here? Don't give it to Fi. I feel like she would zap him for close to no reason. Maybe not close to no reason, but for being a perv, but let's be honest. He certainly deserved it for some of the shit he says. There's nothing left on her. I think this is she is working. Huh? This is wire cutters. Okay. Let's see. Red and blue balls are a bomb, right? That's what the warning message says, yes. They explode when they collide. You have to be careful when you examine it. The distance would be end of us if you accidentally bump it. I wish I could say that wouldn't happen, but let's be extra careful anyway. Is that like to amp up the danger for this room? But why exactly? Or the danger feeling factor? I don't know. I have this feeling that, like, that's the danger for this room. Can you literally just, like, fail the game by failing this puzzle over here? It almost, like, literally die like you would in, like, most other types of games. It's a robot, right? Is it gonna move? Maybe it's just for display. No, I think it'll move with power. We just need to figure it out. Only this section of the floor is different. I wonder if there's something to it. Below the floor storage? But I don't see a handle. It's bugging me too, but we should search other places right now. I need to figure out what the heck a Fi voice would be. I think I'll just, like, make a rather deadpan-sounding voice for her. Not really try to make it super feminine-sounding. I think I'll only really do that for Diana. That works for me for now. Oh, I think the pliers you might want to use to cut these wires, but only the ones you like that. Okay, so let's start figuring out. I'm gonna try to make sure I've picked up everything. It says high volt contact. The cords are connected to the robots back there, so it probably activates them. It might run if we get some electricity through it. Is there anything we can use? Oh, it's a high volt contact. Is there any way to run electricity through it? How about using this stun gun? What? I never thought of that. Who knows if it'll work, but let's give it a shot. I am very proud of the fact that I apparently thought of something Fi wouldn't think of. The entirety of VLR was like, hey, look how five-head Fi is, everybody, so I feel very smart now. Oh. Okay. You're probably supposed to do them in a specific order or something. I think so. And I do not have that order right now. Hold on. There was that one note. Okay, I think one of these notes have the... I think one of these yeah, this note here. From the far left, count 4 right. Activate that one. 1 left, 2 left, 4 right, 3 left. Boot up. Which means, yeah, like turning it on. Because I have short-term memory problems, because ADHD is fun. Notepad to the rescue again. I've used this quite a lot throughout these games at this point. Just write things down of this nature. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 left. 2 left. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 right. 3 left. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, is it... You have to... Yeah, see? Yes. Okay, okay, yes, that's what I thought. I'm just not doing it right? Do I exit out and then do something... Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 right. 1 left. 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4 right. 1, 2, 3 left. Wait, boot up? Wait, excuse me? What am I missing here? Wait, hold on. From the far left, far right. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? I think I'm missing something here, so I'm sorry. It seems like that should be the answer to me, and it isn't. And that's exactly the kind of thing that is like, I'm gonna look it up right now. Funky.com to the rescue. Thank you, Funky.com people, whoever you are. You do good work. Oh! That's what I was missing. I really thought that that note indicated that you do not start by contacting that. You start by counting. I don't know, that's just what I assumed from how the note was written. You start by doing this. This is why you fuck your pride, here's a guide, everyone. Because sometimes you think you have the right answer and you simply do not. And you simply are going to take a long time to find the right answer and you're just going to suffer. So, don't do that. We invite too much suffering on ourselves. I think as gamers we really do that. Games almost encourage it, honestly. But you cannot give into that. Treat games as the fun hobby they're supposed to, instead of suffering. But like, think about how many people actually do that. Far too few, if you look at most multiplayer games especially. It's kind of why I don't do them, because you just end up running into unhealthy people that are being dickheads. Because there's so many of them that are attracted to those games. If you have any familiarity with the channel, hi NPC, you're awesome. You would know that the only kinds of multiplayer games I really play are fighting games, and it's because you fight one person at a time and you can just start playing it online and beat up a bunch of people and not have to talk to anyone. But if you ask most fighting game people, that's not how you're supposed to play them, because the genre started when there was not internet, and most of the hardcore fans are, they grew up in the arcade era where the social aspect was forced. But I like playing fighting games without forcing the social aspect. That's just me. Anyway, 3 left. Okay, nope. I'm still not doing it right. Hold on. Okay, so you actually start by doing that. And then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Do I even... Oh, 1 left. 2 left. 2, 3, 4 right. 3 left. Okay, yeah. Here we go. This is how I know this is the right answer, because this is the last one. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Good. I only needed one small hint. And again, I won't look ahead of what I'm stuck on. Now granted, guides often are not written in the order I do things for a game like this. It just kind of comes with the nature of a game like this, unfortunately. But I will do as much as I can to not read any spoilers on anything other than the exact thing I'm stuck on at that point. And then if I get super stuck on something else for more than, a minute or two, then I read a bit more of guide. Well, that's the process I've settled on, and I think I'm just going to keep doing that for other games, in order to not take a whole lot of time out of my day or yours for these videos. I think that'll work. Yeah, huh? Hey look, the robots are powering up. Cool, there they go. Interesting. Well, all 3 of them are activated now. One's just standing, that one's doing some weird pose, and the other one's like chilling, sitting there. They're in strange poses. Oh hey, that one's blue and yellow, like me. Well, I just hope they won't try to hurt us. Yeah, that one looks like it's ready to fight. Kind of, but I'm not sure what exactly it's doing. I have a feeling their poses or something are supposed to be puzzle pieces. Wait. There's not a purple button there, never mind, but there was a blue one, so my brain did things for a second. Wait, hold on, wait. Green, blue, yellow... Okay, no, it doesn't seem to be a hint about whatever that puzzle is, whatever these buttons do. I imagine the choice is like figuring out how to explode it and how not to, or like choosing... I don't know. I think it might be similar to the rolling the dice thing, where there's like a possibility that you could do something, you don't really have the hint, and it would either explode or not explode, and that will happen here, but we'll see. Either that or on the other side, or like on those machines. I do kind of wonder how this room will resolve, because it doesn't seem as straightforward as a lot of the other choices. Although granted, oftentimes you don't really realize it until the end of the room anyway, or at least in my experience. What's that touching? Who knows what would happen, or it might just be decoration. Strange machine. We don't know how to use it, so we'll leave it alone. Yeah. is up there? Seems to be something important. There's a crane up there. I'm sure we can use it to lift something. I don't see anything we need to lift. We'll come back to this when we need it. I just realized there's, like, balls embedded in the robots. Do we need to somehow disassemble them? It would kind of make sense for a room like this, but we'll see. Or, like, the manufacturing room. So I did the high volt contactor thing, but what did that do? We used this to turn on the room. Okay, that's right. What's note 2? White, red, blue. Note 3. Alex, Betty, Charlie. I think the blueprints are what we need to sort right now. Cut Betty. Okay, wait. Where is that? Hold on. Is that what I think it is? No, that's on a wire. I'm pretty sure you need to cut some wire with these with those pliers. The wire cutters. My brain wants to call them pliers. But no, they're a little different than you can see. But anyway, cut Charlie. I'm trying to see where these things are in the room. I can't see them right now. Unless they're like on the robots? What happens if I start up fine? Pleasure to meet you. I am Alex. Oh, okay. Alex. What's wrong with it? Is it broken? Maybe it's simply an older model. Okay, that's Betty. Okay, yeah. Nice to meet you. Oh, hooray. What's up with this one? It's strangely super hyper. No, anger. Put down. Set timer to 0 seconds. I think it's great. Set the timer to 0 seconds. Oh man, my name is Charlie. I'm only saying this once, so listen up. It's more fluent than I expected. It's so cute. The tone of voice could use the word. Yeah. Although, like, that's definitely rich coming from you. Yeah, I think she's one of the most blunt and deadpan and confrontational people that tend to have that kind of tone that she's literally talking about. Miss Pot calling the kettle black. What's that steel frame up there? Looks like the rail on the crane has to move along. I think it's this button. I think that's important. My brain was like, what's this big red button? But it doesn't seem to actually do anything. What I'm confused about is, when it says cut Betty, my brain goes, I guess I must cut the purple cord then? Oh no, red, blue. That isn't purple, is it? I'm just gonna see what happens if I go here. What does this do? It's like a stop button. Like it stops the timer on the bomb. Okay, yeah, that's gotta be the big life or death thing in this room whenever we set the bomb up. It either explodes or it doesn't, and that's the choice, that's the different thing that happens. Fortunately, it's not a just-in-case thing, it's a that's what's gonna end the room. We either die or we don't. Because that's how that's been happening, unfortunately. And it's how this whole game is. It's certainly the most brutal one. They really wanted to amp up the suffering for the third installment, because Uchikoshi is evil. I'm very convinced of this. Okay, for the moment, I won't worry about the top symbol of these notes. I keep thinking that I should be seeing this pattern or whatever in the room, and I'm not seeing it. What timer, where, who, how, what. The main thing I'm confused about is I do not see red or blue balls. And the closest thing I see to red or blue balls is... that's a blue ball. They're like spherical-esque things on the robots. So I don't really know where the hell this game is getting blue and red balls from. I see blue and red square-esque things. Whatever the heck those are in there, but I don't see a blue and red ball anywhere. But anyway, I don't think I've needed this screwdriver yet, so I think I'm not seeing something yet. But what? Cutting Betty would be blue, and cutting Charlie would be green. But the thing is, there is no yellow cord, but well, you don't cut Alex anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do for now, unless these cords don't work like I think they do. But I think, yeah, cutting green and blue is what I need to do. So I'll just start with that. Okay, no, that is not what I thought it was. So now I'm back at square one. So yeah, that symbol is important. I did figure. But what the fuck? Where is it? I don't see that symbol. Is there anything I can unscrew? I can't see where you continue right now. There doesn't seem to be anything else to activate. And I'm very lost. Well, I still have the stun gun. I'm just gonna start activating everything with, like, everything, because I don't know what else to do right now. What the heck am I missing? There's so many steps that don't seem to have a way to start them. I can't access these either, can I? What the fuck? Where do you start any of this stuff? I'm gonna look up the next step, because I don't think I've been this lost in a while, unfortunately. This room is very confusing. It really feels like a lot of the things that should be here aren't there, but I'm sure they're just hidden to me somehow. I'm really curious as to how, because man, it seems like they're very hidden. Go over to the glass device that has the Blu-ray. Okay, what? And touch to read the label? Excuse me. Press the gray button. Excuse me? Wait, is that really that simple? Contact. Yeah, no, I've freaking read that. Timer buttons. Okay. I read it before! Okay, this is just the game being an asshole or maybe even having a bug or something, because I read that before. Excuse me? Will it now let me do this shit? Okay. Thanks, game, for being confusing and an asshole. Okay. We don't know what will happen. Oh god, I'm nose. I'm gonna set it to 0 seconds. I'm sorry for skipping the dialogue. Again, that's so hard for me to not do for some damn reason. Oh, I didn't really skip it. I've been reading it. And y'all, and Lord knows y'all can probably read too, or else you probably wouldn't be on YouTube.com. But, you know, still. And I've searched for VLR and have played these games beforehand, if you couldn't read it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, okay, I blame that one on the game fully. That's bullshit to me. Like, I read that before, but only when reading it after you power on the robots can you even set the damn timer. That can suck my dick. Especially because, like, there's no indication of you having to read that to set the timer. What's that? The detonation box. Betty has activated their timer inside the box just now. The ignition signal will transmit in 5 minutes. 5 minutes? Damn it, I knew it. I should have never listened to that robot. It can be disarmed if you choose. You only have to cut the correct wires inside. Don't pick the wrong one. The hints to the right wire should be left by the designer. So, we only have to cut the correct wires in the detonation box? Does that mean there's a blueprint around here? Let's hurry, there's no time. Detonation box. So we only have to disarm this thing, right? Yeah, we've got to cut the wire and then take the cover off. There's a red wire and a blue one. I'm guessing we shouldn't cut one of them. Okay, hold on. Can I look at the note right now? Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, okay. It's blueprints 1 and 2, right? Cut Betty, Charlie. Which one does this look like? Oh yeah, Alex, Betty, Charlie, and then red, white, blue, white, red, blue. Is that what do they correspond to each other that way? It doesn't seem to look like that. Is this the Cut Betty? No? Maybe? It does not. Neither of. I swear to God, this doesn't look like either of those. Yeah, this doesn't look like either of those at all. Excuse me? Is there literally just like a game over if I cut the wrong one? That's. Did I just die? Wait, what? Oh god. What? Did I just lose the whole video game? I just lost the whole video game. This room has actual game overs like non-escape room games. That's so fucking weird. Oh, thank God you can just restart the minigame. None? I just thought it had exploded. Huh. Whoa. Yeah, it's treated like she had a premonition of a different history in which... So it looks like this is actually trial and errorable. I didn't think it was. Whew. Okay, yeah, take out the screws, which means... Okay, no, we didn't need to, like, select a screwdriver. Yes, we disarmed it. Now we just need to remove the screws from the corners. Satisfying. Nice. Okay, the cover's off. So the blueprints and notes were clues to disarming this, yeah, but I didn't really get it. And it seems to be trial and errorable, so I'm cool with that. Ah, look, there's still something inside the detonation box. Alright, we better keep disarming quickly. Oh, what the? Is that thing staring at me? It's an old model. Maybe he feels an affinity. Wow. Burn. Please, take this. What does he have in his hand? Is that a note? Thank you. cut Betty. What? Didn't let the hammers touch the pendulum. Can't get anything with this glass plate here. Let's take out the screws first, but I think we gotta be careful about what screws we take out. Remove the screws. Screws have been strategically placed and they must be removed in the correct order. It is imperative that no hammer strikes the pendulum. If even one hammer touches it, the ignition signal. So we have to figure out how to remove the screws in a way, in an order where none of them will touch it, but all of them, which means... What happens if I do? Okay, no, that does swing down. Let's see, yeah, no, that's fine. Because, yeah, that doesn't swing anymore. No, wait, no. Okay. Okay, I see it now. I think, okay, I can figure this out without... Well, yeah, I will have to... I can figure this out now. Okay, you know what? I honestly would rather... Well, okay, if I can do this right... Okay, no, yeah. Being in time there... Timed stuff in this game can suck my cock. I wonder if there's no choice here because there's danger included in the room itself. But I have a feeling there's a choice anyway? We'll see. I mean, there's always been a choice. What if there isn't a choice here? Because the life or death thing is just the room this time. There's a lot more rule breakage. Or rule bendage? Here, rules meaning the rules of, like, how the morphogenetic field thing works. There's a lot more ways that rooms do stuff. I mean, how do I explain this? What I've noticed is there's a lot of variance here in how the different rooms implement the rules of how the Esper stuff works. In 999 and VLR, there were very static rule sets of the whole life and death thing. And in this game, like, different rooms just have entirely different ways in which they implement that. It's very interesting. Oh, no, I get it now. You remove that first, and then it just stops at that one. And then you remove that one, and then you remove that one. That side's fine. Yeah, and then, okay. Yeah, this is actually a lot easier than I thought, now that I understand the properties of this. Just remove that one, remove that one, and then remove that one. Bam! Okay, we've removed all the front screws. I was so nervous. Yeah, you died twice, but thankfully you don't remember it, because those were different worlds. Once you remove the screws, we'll be able to take this thing off. Okay, yeah, that's the side of... okay, no, yeah, this actually has... Okay. I should have figured, because it didn't look like the thing, that note was actually not referring to this. So I'm not sure what note was supposed to refer to you to which one you cut beforehand, but it wasn't this one. I don't know, man. Ah, good, the triggers around the pendulum are off now. Hey, there's something inside this box. What? Damn, we don't get a break. How much time do we have left? Okay, this one I know I have the hint for. Oh, hi. I love lamp. Excuse me, Betty? Time for weird shit. Comedic relief because it's an Uchikoshi game. I love lamp. I drink your milkshake. I am Spartacus Geronimo. Oh, hey, I have a friend named Geronimo. In real life. I really do. He's a Native American if you didn't guess by what his name is. What in the world is wrong with this thing? Why did it move there? We don't have the time for this right now. We have to disarm this box first. Right. Well, it seems like we haven't completely disarmed it yet. What? Another red or blue choice? What should we do? Okay, so... Thankfully, like, I know that I'm gonna have the right one here. Like, was it that one? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. It didn't look like that either to me. I don't think. I don't know, man. All I know, that must have been it, because yeah, that was the right one to cut there. I don't know, but we're moving on. It makes sense. You cut the left one and then the right one. Yeah, I did. Yes, it's off. The blueprints and notes were the clues to disarm this. Huh? Hold on, there's still something in the back of this box. We're not out of this yet, huh? Let's hurry, we don't have much time. Jesus. What is she doing? Betty, please. Nobody puts baby... Excuse me? In a corner, here's the Johnny, I'm the doctor. Who? Doctor Who? Is that literally a Doctor Who? Jesus Christ! I wonder what this dialogue was in Japanese. Here's Johnny. Yeah, that's a reference by itself. To, I forget, but that's definitely a reference. I wonder what this gibberish was in Japanese. Hey, that thing moved again. Doesn't the robot's going to do something? Let's focus. We have more to disarm. What is she gonna do? Okay, no. Okay, yeah. This is the other one. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I see. Okay. That's the note 3, I think? I have one last wire to cut. You know, the rest are dummies and will explode when cut. What does he say? Is it? Cut the timer wire. The one with the oldest memory has the answer to which one it is. So, Sigma. Oh, I get it. It's a hint. One with the oldest memory. Does that mean the oldest one? As in him? What the? Wait, do we literally have to do this in a specific amount of time? Oh god! By the way, yes, I'm pretending to smoke a rolled up... specifically, this is a rolled up label to a bottle of beer. And if you ask why, I don't know. It's just a fun thing I like to do. It's just like, I have a lot of things that I like to do to fidget, and this is one of them. Because there is a slight oral fixation element to that as well. I used to do stuff like chew my collars of my shirts when I was a kid. This prevents me from ending up doing stuff like that. Jesus Christ, what? Oh. Dummy color, real, blue, white. Timer circuit. Click timer? Okay, I think it's this one. Yay! Okay, cool. Okay, that was only 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'm proud of that. I do have time after this. Yes. I'm very proud of myself.
Seems like it went
And I didn't look up very much.
Let's go.
There's a lot less to this room than I actually thought.
Room long enough.
Because I thought you might have to do something with the crane and the machines. It looks like you can, by, like, doing the machine stuff fast enough, prevent the explosion. But...
Where's Gab?
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't see him.
Maybe he went off to another ward?
I'll go and check in the prep room.
Why there?
Well, he could be coming through the air vent.
So what? Is he gonna have something this time?
Sigma, did those robots
Oh, okay. I was wondering why Wi-Fi went off, but it's so that they can
ones
have a
we saw when we were in manufacturing. You started acting so strange after we...
Let's see, Diana's the one asking him this. I guarantee you it's because of Luna, you know, the robot he made after her.
Made a few before, in the past.
And he remembers who
He
she
made
is.
robots?
And that she's his future wife, but she doesn't
All
remember
I
that. So this is
really made
awkward.
was the outer appearance and the AI. The frame was built somewhere else.
Why did you make them?
It's a long story. Let's
But it
just
involves
say
you.
that it was vital to the completion of my plan. No, maybe that's not quite true. It could have just been my cover. To tell the truth. I was simply lonely. I spent several decades of my life alone. In the middle of a desolate desert. I lived in a facility built deep underground.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
like
that
this
he'd make
shelter is.
such a lifelike robot in that situation.
Sometimes an acquaintance stopped by, but that was it.
Yeah, an acquaintance,
No
Akane.
calls or even emails. It was a place of complete and utter quiet. No rain, no wind.
Oof.
Just
That would
buzz
drive a
that
lot of
echoed
people
in my
nuts.
ears constantly.
Really.
Still, it wasn't as if I was all alone at the start. Someone was there to help me for a short while after I started living at the facility. A woman. She was very lovely, kind and gentle. Her name was, well, let's just call her...
It was you! Wait, hold on. I'm confused. I
Yeah,
thought the woman
lived
he was
together
talking about was
for 3
Akane.
years.
Oh!
We spent the time researching genetics.
It was her! It was future her! That's how they met! Okay.
Mechanics,
I thought Akane was the one he was talking about, but then there was also her.
Artificial intelligence.
And then she died.
But
Okay. Okay.
the woman passed away.
Yeah, okay.
Why?
The facility's environment was very particular. To be brief, it had weak gravity. As a result,
Yeah,
an illness developed
moon-based.
within her circulatory system.
Oof.
My grief overwhelmed me. 3 years passed, and the pain was as fresh as ever.
So that's why the robots...
I recreated Dee's appearance as best I could. I made her thought patterns match as close as possible. I spent 25 years completing her. And of course, it was impossible to perfectly replicate everything about Dee. Still, she ended up pretty close. For a robot. I named her Luna. Luna was very devoted to me. I also found that I truly loved her. Not as a woman, but more like a daughter.
Makes sense.
Do you hate me?
No, I'd never.
Why would she...
I'm just really confused.
Why would you
It took
ask
me
that?
25 years to make that robot.
Why would you ask if she hated you for telling you that?
I'm 67.
No.
No, mentally
Must be
he
joking.
is.
Hey, Diana, Sigma, come here.
I mean, well, she already knows that he's from the future, but did she believe that until now?
What is it?
I've come up with a plan.
Plan?
Be hot? Oh wait, yeah. She actually comes up with actual plans unlike my freaking brain. Neuron activation. God damn it, her ass is great. Okay. I'm done for
Would
now.
you bring out the map,
This is
Diana?
on her butt again.
What's beyond the decontamination room?
Or anyone else's comment.
The hall for the elevator.
So that would mean?
If we open this door, we can get out of here?
Yeah,
How
there.
would we get it open?
Yeah, the danger of that
It's well
room
shut.
really
Less
is
than
just
a bomb would manage to
the
dent it.
bomb.
Then-
So yeah, there isn't a choice
Let's
there.
use one.
That's so interesting.
What?
Let's just use a bomb, and boom, the door will be blown away.
But where's the fucking bomb? And how do you do that without killing? I'm so confused. What?
If I remember right...
Unless this is the
we need
choice.
to set the timer and press the start.
Okay.
Correct. Once the timer ends, the red and blue balls are released.
I would like my blue balls to
both
be
touch.
released, but as far as
That's
romance in
when
these
it
games,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think
Okay.
they will.
Get to it.
Maybe
Sigma.
not even with with Junpei and Akane,
The two of
but
us. We'll see you back in the lounge.
Wait a second.
wait, what is she
You want
doing?
me to carry it by myself?
Men lift the heavy stuff.
Oh my god, I hate
It's been the way of
this.
things since olden times,
Yeah,
The
no.
old one.
but your
Well, granted,
body's
they are both a
22,
lot.
right?
They are both a lot. They're
Don't
both a
forget to
lot.
be careful moving
Probably
it.
less physically
Okay?
than
Those two
I
balls
hate
touch
this
early,
reinforcement of gender roles shit
goners.
games.
Diana and
Especially
I
as a
won't
more
have way
effeminate
out
man who's
anymore.
never been very strong at
Your
all.
concern for me is touch.
From a kid.
Okay.
Like, I've always been
Let's
a
go,
lot weaker
Diana.
than a lot of the other folks. It's
Oh,
just been a thing.
okay.
I could probably fix that, but, like,
Real?
I've always been very particular, naturally. Again, that's just always been a thing. Huh. But why did it zoom in on that? I don't even know what's going on here.
All set to go.
Congratulations.
Who the hell made you head honcho?
Ah,
Call me Boss Fi.
I love her!
So high in
I
mighty.
do call you Boss Fine.
Since birth.
Ah!
Parents must have been real characters.
Yeah! Yeah, they really are!
More importantly,
Yeah, they really are, motherfucking her dad.
go up to the 300 seconds.
And he knows that too.
5
Or
minutes,
no,
huh?
I don't think he knows right now.
5 minutes is plenty of time to get enough distance.
Unless Fi really isn't their daughter, but no, that makes too much sense. God damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna push the button now. Are you all ready?
But again, where the fuck
Ready
is
when
she
you
here?
are.
It's
Okay, here we
obvious
go.
this is before Diana could have possibly had her.
2,
So why is adult Phi existing? Why is Phi existing at all here? How does that work? Again, so that's the only thing that's making me think that maybe she isn't their daughter. Or maybe she's a
I think
robot
this is far enough.
here. Or something.
much time is
or a
left?
clone somehow
Let's see,
that somehow...
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
No, like,
No.
this is different
20
worldlands
seconds.
we're talking about. How the fuck is she here
Now
physically?
announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos,
Oof.
Akane, Junpei.
Whole ass C
These
team.
3 are now deceased.
I kinda
As a
wonder...
result,
I'm gonna start looking at the flowchart more to figure out when shit happens.
fire.
Because I think that's important, and regardless, I'm interested.
That is all.
No. How?
Unless it doesn't work the
The
way that I think
execution.
it does.
What?
You forgot? Diana picked C-Team during the vote at 13:30.
Wait, what are you saying? Diana chose to vote for Q-Team. Isn't that right?
Does she remember? What? It's...
What kind of nonsense?
They're from different... They're from different histories!
I wouldn't notice.
Right? Wait, hold on. Phi and Sigma are from different histories right now.
Rule infraction.
That seemed to be pretty clear.
Leave by means other than the X door. That
I think.
one of the gate rules.
We never heard that rule before.
As such, I decided.
Or they just
not to
remember
break
different histories for some reason, right?
Q-teams on
But
the
they're-
other side of the
They should all be in the same history right now. But it seems like the sleeping can happen in a bunch of different histories somehow. And I think it might involve cold sleeping every time
The bomb
they actually fall asleep.
really
They actually get put in that room for years or
It's
something.
true.
Wait.
If it detonates, the door in the decontamination room will be blasted apart, just as you had planned. At the same time, that means the deaths of the oblivious, slumbering Q-team.
Oh, jeez.
So, what will you do? There are 3 minutes left.
Okay, so there is a big
Suffer and
choice.
save Q-team. Or leave them to die
Fuck this.
and make your own escape. The choice is yours.
Hey, wait!
This sounds like a bad end. Oh god. Is this not even a choice? Wait, what is she doing? What is this? Wait, what? Oh, they're going to die unless they do it, right?
What the hell was that?
I think it's liquid hydrogen fluoride.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
hydrofluoride.
It's not just... Okay, it's not just a choice of... I thought, like, it was gonna just be a bad end if you did it.
How do you know that?
I know because I just do.
like, you'd just still be stuck here if you didn't do it, but
matter.
then they're gonna die.
It's definitely some kind of accident. There's no way we can get inside. This is...
A protective suit,
We can go in if we put this on.
but there's only one.
And it looks like to be about Sigma's
I'll
size.
do it.
But-
No, Diana.
But if someone doesn't go in, Q-team.
Oh, I mean,
then
duh,
I'll
it's
go.
D-Team
No,
Diana
no,
is basically the
Stop
main
it.
character
We're
here.
already too late.
Because of the
Someone gets the suit on,
perspective
we
of
won't
this
make
game
it
not
in
being
time.
first person, I forget that. But
Get out of here. There's no other way.
What are you saying, Sigma?
I'm honestly... I was trying to piece together so much stuff that once again I didn't really understand a lot of the context that happened just there. But I think they need to survive. Again, I don't remember what does what right now. I was too busy trying to do brain gymnastics, mental gymnastics. This happens to me a lot in this game because it's not... I can't just pause and think about stuff in the between dialogue because of the
Where's
way this
Sigma?
game works. I think
He's
that's really
still
not a
in
good
there.
choice for this kind of game.
Sigma!
Oh,
Sigma!
he...
What are you doing? Open this door!
Okay, the running is...
I have to do this.
What do you mean?
You would have tried to hold me back if I said I'd go, right?
You... Lied?
Oh my god, so either way.
There's no time. You both need to get as
Okay.
far away as you can.
Stop messing around. You're just gonna die.
I'm actually
That's
curious.
It's just in case. I won't die. I will save everyone in Q-Team. So,
Sigma! Sigma!
I mean, granted, he's protected from his stuff. Oh, okay, it looks like... Hold on. Oh, jeez, no, that he does die. Never mind. Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna try the other one. I usually don't do this, but I don't know, I'm really invested in possibly having him live the other side. I kind of wonder what happens now. Like, I'm just curious as how similar or different it all is. Wait a minute. Whomst do this be? Oh god, that's what happens to his arms! Okay, and his eye! Okay.
Sigma!
That's what happens.
Sigma, hang on!
Ow. I just realized there's glass in his eyes. Or whatever that was. Whatever that thing is.
We need to get him medical attention.
How the shit do you do that? Like, where the fuck do you do that?
I'll go check the other room.
There's not like a doctor here, right? Unless there's at least first aid kit or something.
The shower stopped, and the door's gone. We're getting out of here. Come on.
So that's what happened. Okay. But, unfortunately...
Please, no! Damn it. Why?
Yeah, they died anyway. Didn't they?
This child. Why such a small child?
Unless... I don't remember if this is the one where they chose them to die or not. Oh, she's alive.
Hey. Are you alright?
I would not trust Mira.
Where are the others?
I think she killed them.
I see. They're all dead.
But she's acting
I'll be
pretty
joining them soon.
convincingly.
Zero told us. It was you, wasn't it? You set the bomb.
Oh, never mind.
That's okay. You deserve something nice in return.
Is she gonna kill us all? Yeah? Oh, it's fucking Radical fucking 6.
What?
That's what she...
What did you just inject me with? Maybe.
That's how it happened. Okay, no. I am absolutely doing the other one. Because is this how we prevent Radical 6? Is this how we prevent the whole fucking disease?
If someone infected with the
By just doing the other choice?
then
I need to try that. I'm good.
successfully
Yeah, there's
people
a lot of reasons I'm gonna do the other one right now. Holy shit.
What? Did you...
You doomed... She doomed fucking humanity is what she just fucking did, I
Do you
think.
like it? My present to you.
Did she know that this would happen? Or
Wait!
did she just do this just in case she wanted to get revenge? Or just wanted to kill someone, because she's obviously fucked in the head regardless of whether she is... I knew she'd do something. So this is after that point.
No.
Who knew this would happen? My body like this. Thigh injected with Radical 6. Everything points to a single truth.
What truth?
It seems this history
Yep!
is the one that connects to that future.
Wow.
Well, I guess for Vi, it would be the past. Diana, you must not use this lift.
What are you saying? We need to get you to a hospital as soon as possible, or...
Don't worry about me.
No, the two of you need to get out of here. I am the only one who should stay.
There's no point. The rescue team will eventually show up if Diana and I get to the surface. And you know, they'll come down and get you too.
Then, kill me. Kill me and burn my remains, now! There's no other way. That's the only way to keep the virus from spreading. Come on, hurry! 6 billion lives are on the line! I can't... There's no way I can't do that!
Wait. Yep. That's why she grabbed that. Okay. I knew it zoomed in on it for a reason.
Diana, you know what you're doing, right?
Yes, I do. I'm going to save you and Vi.
And doom the whole of humanity. Because she cares too much about them. Oh my god. That's kind of ballsy as fuck, actually. I respect that, but that's really ridiculous that she would do that. But, like, again, what is real to her right now is that these two are in danger, not anything else. It's a very human decision. As kind of fucked up as it is. But again, not thinking about the long term is the most human possible thing. I was not expecting this to be an ending. But again, this game is so disjointed that...
This is Diana.
Oh, thank God! You really had me worried there! What happened?
6 of us are...
Wait, this is the woman! This is the woman in the fucking VLR recording, it's Diana!
There are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say...
Yeah.
I killed them.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
No, that's not quite right. Not just them.
Oh, yeah.
Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion.
Yeah.
Soon.
Okay. Yeah, this is the... Yeah, okay, this is the message.
Billion
okay, here we
people.
go! Yeah, they definitely wrote this game. They definitely wrote VLR with this game. Jesus Christ.
I suppose this was meant to be.
Is this the
put
true
our hope
end?
in the next Sigma.
Yeah.
The me who will return here from the future.
Okay, so this is the original ending. This is what originally happened here. I was not expecting to get to this. Way before the game is close to done. Close. Even close to done, surely. Right? There's a good chunk of rooms left at least. Whoa, can I skip this? Yes. Not gonna care about the credits until the end of the game, As per usual. The end one. Okay, cool. So, and that's probably the one you're supposed to get to first, and considering it's called 1. I don't think I've gotten to any of the other ends for the other groups yet. There's a lot of rooms left. Okay, yeah, we finally come full circle all the way from VLR, and what's interesting is it took the end of VLR-ish pretty close to the... I feel like it was pretty close to the end of at least my playthrough of VLR. Well, I don't remember. I feel like it was pretty far, maybe a little bit farther in, at least, to my playthrough of VLR that I actually ended up, Clover ended up telling us about what happened at the end of 999. But yeah, anywho, let's do the other ending then. Or the other choice. I wonder if this is any different at all. It's interesting that the choices don't run.
Sorry about this, Sigma.
It's Diana. Oh yeah, it's Diana. That's why she has it! It's in order... Oh, that's so interesting. What the future Sigma needs to do is not run.
I have a request.
Is not tell them to run.
Take Sigma to the surface. I can't. So you're saying you can't do it?
That's so interesting. I thought he needed to have a premonition and do something based on that. But he just had to... Unless that's...
Wait! What are you doing?
Unless that is kind of what...
This.
Yeah. Unless... Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, because she didn't do what she said. She's just like, alright, well... Oof. And then she goes off and gets herself killed? It's hopefully not. But, let's see. Yep, there she goes.
No.
Does this happen anyway? Yeah. Did she just die? I'm so... Oh, what happens here? Is this just the end? I'm so confused. So is this not what needs to happen? Yeah, no. That's just a game over. So, okay, what needs to happen is entirely different. Outbreak, all sections cleared. Cool. I think I might want to do a bunch of other choices, but I'll do that when I have no more new rooms to unlock. But for the moment, since I've already speculated and blah-de-blah'd throughout the entire video, and there's a lot of, like, juicy stuff we got to, and that I talked about here, I'm gonna end it here instead of doing my normal post-room ramble. So, y'all, like, comment, subscribe if you like it, it helps so much. Keep trying to love yourself, love the world. And another thing, I'm gonna start, like, calling this, like, my advice of the day. I'm gonna try to put a little life lesson at the end of each one of these, as I've kind of already been doing. Just whatever I've been thinking about lately that's been helpful to me. But, this time it's, whenever you think, this time it's, you can always change your thinking about a situation. Or at least most of the time. There's, like, different ways to think about stuff. You might feel like there's one truth to a situation, oftentimes that it's complete shit and there's nothing you can do about it, or there's nothing you can do to feel or think differently, or that there is just hopelessness there and that's all that exists there. But oftentimes I have found myself able to wrench myself out of that bullshit. I really do think it's bullshit, and also extremely damaging way of looking at things, as human as it is, to give into bleakness like that and just, like, not try something again because it's very difficult for you. That's been the biggest thing for me, or what have you. Like, I have stopped and started YouTube a lot of times before I actually started this channel. Actually, there's at least one other channel that I stopped and started a bunch of times. And then on the Derg channel, there was a bunch of times I started doing series and stuff, and then I went dark for a year or 2 or 3. And now I'm finally consistent. It's because I changed my perspective on it. Because I just kept feeling like I need to do YouTube. And when I'm done recording something, and when I've finished editing a video and everything like that, I feel so fulfilled and happy, and it's just, it feels like all I really need in my life. So I keep coming back to this, and now I understand how to be consistent about this stuff, and I'm becoming more and more and more and more consistent. So, like, it's just because it started with I changed my thinking. The stagnant thinking that kept me not doing much for my entire adult life so far. But that's changing finally. It's because I changed my thinking. So if you find yourself stuck, you need to try to approach things from different angles emotionally. If you think that there's one negative truth about your situation, regardless of how true that might be in one sense or another, it's just not helpful to stay in that. So that's my advice for y'all. As hard as that is to apply, I found that remembering it's even true is helpful. You know? Because when it gets hard enough, I just make that choice now. Because I understand that it's there, regardless of how much I feel that it is. And then it just, when I end up making the right choice about how to think differently, it's just everything flows better for a while until I come to another choice like that. It's kind of like how these games work. I really think there's a lot of philosophy in these games that you can pick apart and that can be very helpful for them, actually. Now that this has been revealed and we've come full circle, even though we kind of already knew that this happened here, I'm really invested. I'm really, it's overridden my fears about continuing to experience the emotions this game puts you through. I really just want to uncover more. It's because I now finally have the biggest tidbit I've been wondering about is what the fuck happens to Sigma. Now that we understand that, it seems like now the other Sigma has to do something that isn't here. Unless it's not really possible. Because I'm afraid that the whole life isn't fair, life isn't fair, life isn't fair thing that the game has been driving into our skulls is going to be the ultimate theme of the game, meaning we will not be able to change this. But I hope not, but we'll see. And either way, friends, I'm Ahoy Padergan, and I will see you next time. Heck yeah!